Hey everyone, Aaron Sternke here, KPC Studios Director. Thanks for joining us for another episode of KPC at Home live stream. Usually I'm behind the camera for these events, but I was really excited to be able to play in the band for the show you're about to see. Tonight we have joining us local Kirkland artist Jesse Butterworth, sharing his brand of soulful pop music. I actually worked with Jesse on his album earlier this year when we got to go to Abbey Road Studios in London, and that was just an incredible experience. Tonight's performance comes to you from the legendary Bear Creek Recording Studios in Woodinville, Washington. We were thrilled to get to record this show just for KPC, accompanied by Andrew Joslyn and the Passenger String Quartet. In a year like 2020, it's so fun to get to do special things like this, so I really hope you enjoy tonight's show. Also, thanks for your continued support of Kirkland Performance Center during these challenging times. If you've donated already, thank you so much. If you haven't and you enjoy these shows and what we're up to here at KPC, please consider making a donation at kpcenter.org/donate. Your donations of any size really go a long way in helping us continue to keep these shows going, so thanks so much for that. To support Jesse's music, his Venmo information will be at the bottom of the screen throughout tonight's performance. Next week, we have local favorites Vaudeville Etiquette coming back to the KPC stage. They're always a highlight whenever we have them out here to KPC, so be sure to tune into that show next Thursday, November 12th. With that, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and now from wherever you are, please join me in welcoming Jesse Butterworth and the Passenger String Quartet.
You guys, I don't want to be neurotic, but can we play just an E major chord with root, third, fifth, and root on top just to settle our intonation in E major before we start? 23.
B major, so
Yeah.
Last week of the summer sun, packed bags in the old V-Dub. Won't start, so we give a show. We're on our way. Cassette jammed in the tape machine, wildflowers playing on repeat. Tom Petty makes us feel 16 again today. Oh, let's get lost and find the summer. We know we're not getting younger. Oh, my life, searching for the last great summer, better than the one before. The last great summer, hidden road to a secret beach, long days and longer sleeps. Plant a kiss on your freckled cheek through golden rays. Warm sun on the ocean mist. Watch tan lines on the wrist. No time like the present gift. These are the days. Oh, let's get lost and find each other. We know we're not getting younger. Oh, my life, I'm searching for the last great summer, better than the one before. The last great summer. The last great summer. Let's get lost and find the summer. We know we're not getting younger. Let's get lost
Well, it's great to be with you guys this evening, making music for you in these very strange times. We've got Aaron Sternke over here on piano. And of course, socially distanced, very socially distanced. In fact, in the other room is the Passenger String Quartet tonight. And we are all delighted to be making music for you. So thanks for tuning in and supporting the arts. It's really cool to be doing this with Kirkland Performance Center. This is my very first show as a solo artist. I'm debuting all of these songs. They have not been heard before. In fact, this album is not coming out until next year. And so you are hearing this for the very first time. This is cool because my band, The West Coast Feed, we also debuted our very first show about 2.5 or 3 years ago at Kirkland Performance Center. And so it's fun to be back at KPC and doing another debut. It's especially cool for me because I am a Kirkland resident. I've been living here for 16 years and I'm a regular patron and supporter of KPC. So it is fun to be doing kind of a hometown show for this first one. This next song is a song I wrote for my kids. We started doing this thing every time that we'd walk outside and it had just rained, which thankfully we live in the Northwest and that happens a lot. But there's that smell that we all know, and it actually has a scientific name. It's called petrichor. And every time you smell that smell, that it brings about something. And so when we'd walk out into the rain, I'd say to my kids, I would say, just stop for a second. Just smell that. Just breathe in and smell that smell. What does that make you think of? And when I first started asking them, they said, I don't know, the rain. I don't know, Dad, you know. And I said, no, every time that you smell that smell from now on, I want you to take it in and I want you to think, my dad loves me so much. And so every time we'd walk out and we'd smell that smell, I'd ask them that question. And pretty quickly, it went from kind of cute and sentimental into pure irritation, where I'd say, what does that make you think? And before I'd even finish the sentence, they would say, we know you love us, Dad. Can we go, please? And so I know they may be irritated now, but one day, and maybe perhaps a day when I'm not around anymore, hopefully every time they breathe that smell in, they remember that their dad loves them so much. This is called The Smell After It Rains.
After it rains and we take a walk outside, I always say to you, smell that pretty scent I like. And every time you do, I hope you think of me and simply know how much I love you. The smell after it rains is just another way I say I love you. Weather comes and goes, but my love will never change. And if I can't be there to say I love you face to face, just take a step outside after the first drops fall, and let my love come fill your lungs with the smell after it rains is just another way I say I love you. When we're not face to face, I've left this sign to say how much I love you. When it feels like the storm has come, when it feels like it can't go on, and you wonder where I've gone, I'm still with you. When it feels like you're on your own, and you're feeling so unknown, I've left this secret code to say I love you, to say I love you. The smell after it rains is just another way I say I love you.
This is a song about sort of feeling like I've lost my groove, kind of who I knew I was, and that confidence I felt like I had, and trying to find it again. And also an important piece of this song that you should know is that my dog's name is Maple. That will come into play here in just a moment.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thought I'd be more settled in, but I'm always second guessing. Can't find comfort in this skin. Does it ever really feel like you know who you should be? Or do you just keep on pretending until one day you believe? I wanna learn to love myself, not a version of me where both the dark and light are felt, and I could see the beauty. I wouldn't want for nothing else if I could be the kind of guy I am in Maple's eyes. She's the kind of soul makes you feel truly known, like she's seeing something deeper, not just your skin and bones. And there's no doubt she's seen some of my worst on display, but when she lays her body on me, I know everything's okay. I wanna learn to love myself, not a version of me where both the dark and light are felt, and I can see the beauty. I wouldn't want for nothing else if I could be the kind of guy I am in Maple's eyes. Did I go from certain to unsure? It must have snuck in sometime when I forgot to close the door. Or maybe this is something everybody must go through. Gotta learn I have to love me so I can best love you. I wanna learn to love myself, not a version of me. We're both the dark and light I feel, and I can see the beauty. I wouldn't want for nothing else if I could be the kind of guy I am in Maple's eye.
Well, we appreciate your support to the arts through these really difficult and crazy times. Thank you for supporting KPC. Thank you for supporting independent artists who are still out there trying to make beautiful things as the world seems to get uglier and uglier. We need that beautiful art more than ever. This is a song that I think is an especially beautiful string arrangement that Andrew Joslyn has arranged all of these, has done such an incredible job. Andrew Joslyn, string arranger. This is a song that is a cover. See if you recognize it. If you don't know this song, this is a song I just wrote.
Did my best to notice when the call came down the line to the platform of surrender. I was brought, but I was kind. And sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, clear your heart. Cut the cord. Are we human or are we dancers? My sign is vital, my hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we are we dancer? Pay my respects to grace and virtue, send my condolences to good. With my regards to soul and romance, they always did the best they could. And so long to devotion, you taught me everything I know. Wave goodbye, wish me well. You gotta let me go. Are we human or are we dancers? My sign is vital, my hands are cold, and I'm on my looking for the answer. Are we human? Are we dancer? Will your system be alright when you dream of home tonight? There's no message we're receiving. Let me know your heart's still beating. Are we human or are we dancer? My sign is vital, my hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking looking for the answer. You gotta let me know, are we human or are we dancers? My sign is vital and my hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Are we
Well, it's been pretty fun to play these songs for you. Hopefully you're enjoying them. This is, again, the very first time that anybody outside of this close inner circle is hearing these songs. We actually got to record these songs and the strings for these songs at Abbey Road Studios in London. And that was, for me, the thrill of a lifetime, being in the studio, in the very same studio where some of my favorite albums have been recorded. And pretty fun too, because we would be able to say things like, we want to have kind of a Beatle-y piano. And then they would say, well, specifically what song? And then we would say, I don't know, Good Day Sunshine. And they would say, okay, well, let's bring in that piano. And they would bring in the actual piano that was on Good Day Sunshine. And so it was so fun. It was like kids in a candy shop there. And so it was especially fun to record strings there because strings and Abbey Road just seems like a perfect marriage. And we were so happy with how these came out. And again, Andrew Joslyn's beautiful arrangements. This one is called Stay Above the Weather.
Listen, son, can you hear the distant drum? The sound of heavy weather comes. So find someone that you can hold on to. Don't let it kill the fight in you. Don't let it kill the light in you. Shine like the heavens in the night. Stay above the weather, where there'll always be a light that shines even through the darkest night. Stay above the weather, where there'll always be a light. Listen, son, can you hear the distant drum? The sound of a firing squad. You got to dodge that shot when they take their aim at you. Don't let them kill the fight in you. Don't let them kill the light in you. Shine like the heavens in the night. Stay above the weather, where there'll always be a light that shines even through the darkest night. Stay above the weather, where there'll always be a light. So carry on, my son, I'll be right beside you. Carry on, my son, feel light. So carry on, my son, I'll be right beside you. Carry on, my son, I'll be here to guide you. Carry on, my son, let the light inside you. Let the light inside you shine.
Well, thank you for having us. Big thanks to Kirkland Performance Center. Big thank you to Bear Creek Studio here, who we have just enjoyed all of this time here together. Thank you to the Passenger String Quartet, Andrew Joslyn, Aaron Sternke on piano. This has been so much fun. So we thank you so much. Please stay tuned. You can go to my website, jessebutterworth.com, if you'd like to sign up or just follow me on social, just at Jesse Butterworth, and to find out more about when this music is starting to come out so that you can hear it. But none of it is released yet, but we will be getting this out to you soon. So please stay tuned. This is our last song. This is a song I wrote for some dear friends who, when they found out that their 3-year-old daughter was dying of cancer. And so I just thought, what would I want someone to do for me? And I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. But I just thought, well, I could write him a song. And so we did. And so sadly, their daughter, Magnolia, passed away. But she is remembered fondly through this song. This is called Heaven One Day.
Like a flower in the prime of bloom, like a sweet magnolia in June, like the smell of your sweet perfume, even after you leave the room, even after you leave the room. Like a breath that leaves a trace, like a dent in your favorite space, like the smile still on my face, even after you leave this place, even after you leave this place. But the hard part of letting go is that we'll just plain miss you so. But it's not like it's for always, 'cause we gonna dance in heaven one day. We gonna dance in heaven one day. Like a wave in the ocean wide, like the clockwork of the tide, like my love won't be denied, even after you leave my side, even after you leave my side. But the hard part of letting go is that we'll just plain miss you so. But it's not like it's for always, 'cause we're gonna dance in heaven one day. 'Cause we're gonna dance in heaven one day. like a song you can't help but sing, like it is with all good things. You can't fly in a fist that clings, so we release you to the king. But the hard part of letting go is I will just plain miss you so. But it's not like it's far away, 'cause we gonna dance in heaven one day. We gonna dance in heaven one day. So watch for me there, man.